Last night I dreamed that my younger brother and I were attending a night of fights at this stadium, and it was a mixed martial arts card, and Fedor Emilianenko was facing somebody in the main event, and he won his match. But for whatever reason, retired NBA player Bill Walton was doing the play-by-play commentary for the bouts, and he was really upset that Fedor had won his fight. And after Fedor had exited the ring, these bouts were held in the ring, and he was going back to his locker room. Bill Walton, I don't know, he must have had a bet placed, must have bet on his opponent or something. I mean, he was really upset. It's like he bet the farm on Fedor's opponent, and he didn't know what he was going to do, and he was really upset. He threw down his chair, and he followed Fedor and his whole entourage back to the locker room area, and my brother and I saw this, so we followed them, and Fedor eventually stood in the doorway of his locker room and waited for this guy who was just charging after him. And Bill Walton finally got face to face with him, said something to him, and then Fedor had to pop him a couple of times. He threw a left and a right, dropped Walton, went into the locker room area. People are just going crazy, and there's one security guard, one stadium security guard there that's now got Bill Walton at gunpoint, telling him to stay face down until the rest of the security guards get there. And as Bill Walton is face down, bleeding from his nose and mouth, and swearing at this security guard, a sports photographer decides to creep in. He gets down on one knee because he wants to get a close-up photo of Bill Walton while he's face down. And for some reason, this photographer has a really old-fashioned style camera. I mean, like the type of camera that photographers used in like the 40s and 50s. It looks really expensive. Gets down, he tries to get a photo of Bill Walton's face, and Bill Walton just grabs his camera and smashes it, and then just punches him in the genitals. And we got that. We caught that on my flip cam, and we're like, oh great, we're going to upload this to YouTube later. This is going to get lots of views. And I don't recall what happened after that. I mean, I'm assuming Bill eventually got arrested, but all I know is that after that had happened, we were at a restaurant, my brother and I. We were eating, and we were in the company of somebody from another country, like, I'm guessing based on the accent, either somebody from Eastern Europe. And the restaurant that we were in was playing The Rocketeer on one of the monitors over the bar, and this guy from Eastern Europe that we were eating dinner with, he was really upset over one scene, a scene with Timothy Dalton that's supposed to be, it's based on a scene from The Adventures of Robin Hood with Errol Flynn. He was like, "Why would you stab your co-worker? He's in the movie with you. Why?" And we had to explain to him, no, it's based on a scene from The Adventures of Robin Hood, and it didn't seem to calm him down at all. But I just can't remember what, the events that segued to that dinner after Bill Walton smashing that camera and punching that photographer in his genitals and then being arrested in that stadium. That was kind of a fun one. Okay, time to get going.